Hi there, everybody, and welcome back to Hedgy English, a channel where you can watch English. Don't worry about the grammar, don't worry about the vocabulary, just watch, try to understand, and enjoy. Today I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine that you are at a restaurant with a friend. You have a good time. You enjoy it. You eat good food. You have a good conversation. It's an old friend. You've known them for so long. You met in school. It's a good night. You're happy to see them. Then you go home and you get to your house. You ate a good amount, you're very full. Maybe you drank a little wine. Maybe not. Maybe. And you get home. You go walk up to the door and you put the key in the lock. And you try to turn it. And the key snaps. The key breaks. And you understand, you realize suddenly that you cannot get into your house. So, what would you do if you were locked out of your house or your apartment? Again, what would you do if you were locked out of your house or your apartment? Let's say house in this example. And it's late, it's nighttime. It's past midnight. Nothing is open, stores are closed. What would you do if this happened? Take a moment to think. What options are there? Okay, so option number 1. These are my thoughts. If you have some ideas, type them in the comments. These are the ideas that come to my mind. What I would do if I were locked out of my house. I first thought, look online, look on your phone for a late night locksmith, a person who works with keys, with locks. It's not good. It's going to be expensive, probably, but maybe someone is available and you can call them. They can come, fix the door. Maybe. I think it depends on the lock and where you're living. I know in Europe, in France, for example, the lock on my door was very complicated and difficult, and it was not easy to fix or change the lock. But when I was in Ukraine or other countries in Eastern Europe, it was pretty easy to get a key. You could go to the locksmith and get a key made or have them come relatively easily. So that's idea 1. Try to find a locksmith. Now it's late. Might not work. Idea number 2. Do you have windows? Is it possible to go around the house and maybe open a window from the outside? This one is dangerous. I tried to do this when I was a teenager, and I ended up breaking the window and cut my arm very seriously. Blood everywhere. So be careful with this. But maybe you can open a window from the outside. Option 3, I guess, call somebody. If you know your neighbors, the people who live next door, you can go knock on their door and say, hey, I'm sorry, I'm locked out of my apartment. Can I stay here until the morning? Or you can call that friend. Maybe the friend who you ate dinner with. Maybe they will let you come over. Hopefully they live close. Maybe it's possible you can stay with them. If you were smart, or if you had been smart, maybe you would have left a key at a friend's or a neighbor's house, an extra key, just in case. Maybe you would have done that if you had been smart. But probably not. So 3 options so far. You can try to find a locksmith. You can open a window. Maybe climb the house like Santa Claus. Jump down the chimney. That could be dangerous. Or number 3, talk to a neighbor, talk to a friend, and just stay at their place until the next day, until a locksmith is open. And the last possibility I can think of at the moment is sleeping rough. Sleeping rough. What does that mean? Sleep outside. I know some people who are comfortable setting up on a park bench. They can sleep anywhere. They can sleep outside. They could sleep on the grass. They can sleep on a bench. In Thailand, I have seen people sleeping on their motorcycle in the middle of the day. So you could just sleep rough. Find somewhere comfy on your lawn. Find somewhere comfy nearby and sleep. Just wait. Now, of course, that's not the most comfortable. I don't know if I would do that. I have a lot of difficulty sleeping in public places. I feel nervous. I feel anxious about it. I can't relax. I'm a little bit of a princess. And I think probably if none of those options worked, if I didn't have a friend who I could go to, if a locksmith wasn't open, if I couldn't go through a window, hopefully I live somewhere where there is something open 24 hours, all day and all night, a 24-hour McDonald's, a 24-hour Starbucks, a 24-hour cafe, a restaurant, and I would go there, chill, just wait for the morning, wait for the sun, maybe drink a coffee, stay awake. I have done this many times. I remember missing a train twice in Morocco on different days. For some reason, I just messed up. My mind was weird. I messed up the time twice in Morocco within a week, and both times had to spend a full night in a train station in a McDonald's. And one thing I can say is that you start to think about your life and your victories and your failures at 4 a.m. in a train station McDonald's in Morocco. It's hard not to take stock of who you are and what you've done. So anyway, those were my thoughts. Those are things that I might do, I could do, I would do if I were locked out of my house. So, thank you for watching. If you have a different idea, please put it in the chat, in the comments. What would you do if you were locked out of your house? And besides that, I'm so glad to see you here. Like, share, and subscribe if you want. Only if you want. And join the Patreon. Donate if you want. Every little bit helps, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon.